Coming up, we feature a heartwarming story of a local community member who faced extreme adversities and is now successful. Plus, we go to Tulsa to feature one of the largest competitions in America. And later, Springdale Today's Christmas special, featuring Christmas skits like The Grumpy Caroler and How to Build a Sock Snowman. And welcome to Springdale Today. I am Trent Jones, Multimedia Coordinator here at the Springdale Public Schools. It is my honor to be sitting behind this desk bringing you our Christmas special. Today we're going to bring you some fantastic stories, some that are funny and some that are serious. And our top story is a story of tremendous overcoming adversity. It's a story about Jones Elementary. Many of you here know about Jones Elementary and the amazing work they do in the community. There's a young lady there named Mixtally who has a special gift. Check this out. This is a story about Mixtally.
Mixtally is a 5th grade student at Jones Elementary.
And she just stands out. She just brought so much life and energy, to our group.
But there is something special about Mixtally. She loves to run and run and run and run.
I just said to my parents that I wanted to keep running for the rest of my life.
And she is good at it.
This race, I did the first 5K I have ever done.
Mixtally loves to run 5Ks. A 5K is a race that is 5 kilometers or 3.1 miles long. Mixtally's fastest 5K time is 20.7 minutes.
Mixtally is a very bright child. We love having her in school, and when we found out about her passion for running, we were really excited.
Running hasn't always been easy to do for Mixtally. She comes from a family of poverty.
She has very good parents who love her very much, but they really struggle, day-to-day living. Dad has a disability. He is legally blind, and he comes to us and says, can you help my daughter run? And we do everything we can to help her run, because we know that running is probably the key to her future to get out of poverty.
My parents help me out because they help me go to the races. They try to find races for me. They just want me to be running a lot.
They are helping her run because they want to give her every opportunity to succeed that they can.
We know that when kids have talents, when we've identified those talents, we do everything we can to develop those talents. And Mixtally is a runner, and so we want to encourage that so that she can go on and run in junior high and high school and even go on to college and hopefully get a college scholarship one day.
And as Mixtally's feet keep hitting the pavement, she's not only running for fun, she's running for her future.
It was just my dreams to start running.
And for Springdale District Television, I'm Michael Wright.
Mixtally is an inspiration to all of us, and the way that the Jones Elementary community comes together to support their students is absolutely an example we should all follow. Well, let's talk about something that's even more real about this time of the year, and that is finals. And everybody has them. High school has them, college has them, but so do junior highs and so do middle schools. So we sent Griselda over to a school to find out about finals. What'd you find out, Griselda?
I found so many things about students and how they feel and how teachers also feel about finals. It's not only the students that are stressed out, it's also the teachers and how they have to time. They have to be watching the time and
prepare. Yeah, absolutely. We do a really funny thing at the beginning of this story where we talk about kind of the real feelings that students have towards finals. What was it like when you were in the hallway? I guess you should say what school you went to. What school did you go to?
I went to Southwest Junior High.
And what was it like in the hallways of Southwest when you talked to the students about how they feel about their finals?
They felt stressed out and they had no clue. Some of them were just I don't know what to say.
Right. And so what we did was, because they are stressed, and no matter how many times teachers tell you this is what to do, it still causes a lot of stress. Who did you talk to, and what kind of tips did you get for this story?
I talked to some of the counselors and the librarian, and we got some tips how to start studying now, get some rest, don't stress about it, or else you're obviously gonna be worried about that. And Also, the students were giving a little bit tips on their peers what to do.
Good.
And like they were like study and pay attention in class and little tips like that.
And I think that's great. And we're so happy to be able to do this here at the district level. For years, we've covered high schools, but there's also stress on middle school and junior high. So these are some good tips. Pay attention, get your notebooks out and write these down. This is Griselda, and this is your finals tips story.
When students think of December, they think of Christmas break, presents, and of course, finals.
It's too much pressure on the students.
But don't worry, Springdale District TV has the tips on how to prepare for them.
One important thing is to prepare early. Don't wait till the last minute. And one way to prepare early is to pay your library fine before finals starts.
Take advantage of everything your teacher offers, whether it's a final review during foundations or whatever your teacher offers, be there for it and keep track of all your worksheets, your old work, your old tests. All that can be very helpful in getting ready for finals.
So try to minimize the stress, get a good night's sleep, eat a good breakfast, calm down and don't worry about it. If you prepare in advance, then you shouldn't be too worried the day of the exam.
So there you go, some good tips for the finals. Don't stress out there, guys. Just do what you need to do, handle your business, and you'll be okay. All right, coming up after the break, we're going to cover a familiar sport that we've been covering for the last year, BMX, right after the break.
Every year, 4,600 lives are lost to teen suicide, leaving even more people devastated.
There's a lot of hurt out there in the world. There's also a lot of people who care.
Don't take a permanent solution to a temporary problem.
I know life might be hard now, but there's always someone there for you.
Even if we don't know 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 you.
There are always people who care.
Coming up in the next story, you are going to see a familiar face, and that is Lane McCall. And he is making an appearance again, even after he's graduated, because he has inspired our next producer, and that is Michael Wright. Michael Wright, you went to Grands and covered Grands. First, just tell us what Grands is and where it was.
Grands is a BMX national. It's actually one of the biggest ones in the nation. It's actually held in the stadium in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh, cool.
And we just went up there for the national, watched Lane. He actually got a title and did really good in all of his races.
So I think that's pretty cool that as a young up-and-coming videographer that you traveled all the way to Tulsa and covered a national event. What was that like to walk in with your camera and to shoot video of everything happening there? What was that like?
It's kind of nerve-wracking. I'm not one of those that likes a lot of attention, and when you walk out onto the track, you get everybody looking at you because, of course, not everybody's allowed on the track, and everybody's just like, what's that kid doing? And I mean, it was fun getting to be like right there on the track and watch it, because it's a little different than motocross from what I'm used to, but I had a blast doing it. It was fun getting to hang out with my friends and just watch all the racing.
So when the audience watches your piece here in a second, what's one thing you really want them to notice when they're watching it?
Just like the way I put the video to the music. Like, I think that's one thing that I'm pretty good at, is just like kind of matching the beat with the shots and like getting it all synchronized and everything together.
All right, well, this is it. Let's take a look at it. This is Michael Wright, and this is Grands.
My name's Lane McCall, and you're here at the 2013 USA BMX Grand Nationals. Hi, my name is Lane McCall, and I'm racing the 17 to 18-year-old intermediate class here at the 2013 USA BMX Grand Nationals. Dream to walk away with the first place cup at the Race Champions race. I was fortunate enough last year to walk away with the first place cup in the 17-18 intermediate class. I'm hoping to repeat this year. I'm feeling pretty strong, I've got good gaits, and we'll see how I do. Oh yeah.
Pretty cool, huh? Okay, coming up after the break, we're going to do some Christmas skits and show you kind of the lighter side of Springdale Today. That is coming up next.
Nobody likes you, and I hope that you know that.
I hope he never has kids. They might turn out and
Go ahead.
He thought he could sit in rotation. Freak. He would vote for her.
She's such a freak. He should have never been born.
When people don't experience the damage cyberbullying causes,
They feel little empathy.
even behind a screen, your voice isn't hidden.
No matter how many people push you down, you need to learn to get back up.
Okay, and now it's time for the fun part of our show, the Christmas part of it. And for the Christmas time this show, we decided to make some skits and do some funny stuff and kind of show the lighter side. Now, make no mistake that just because we're making skits doesn't mean it's easier. First up is Joey Myers, and Joey's going to talk about a skit that you made called What Santa Does on Vacation. So first, just tell us a little bit about what this video is.
Well, we just wanted to make a video about what Santa does when we didn't know what Santa did when he was on when he wasn't delivering presents. So we just kind of wanted to give a feel for maybe what Santa did when he wasn't on vacation. Maybe he goes to the beach, maybe he shaves his beard. We don't know. So we just gave our take on what Santa did on a vacation. So, yep.
So 364 days out of the year, he's beardless, so nobody knows who he is, right?
Yeah, that's one thing. Santa could be anywhere right now. He could be at home. He could be at the beach. He could be watching football.
I wish we were at the beach. But let's talk about how you wrote it and shot it. So you kind of wrote the script, right? Talk a little bit about what that process went into having an idea, developing it into a script, and seeing it to the very end.
Well, me and my partner Daniel, we just were thinking about something we could do production-wise, make it a little bit more fun. And we came up with the Santa idea, and then we kind of elaborated it more. And we started off with wondering what Santa did, and then we started coming up with ideas of what we could possibly shoot. And then when we started writing it down, we got what we needed to do, like what we were going to do, like see him at the beach, like what our possibilities were, and then we just wrote a script out of what we were gonna say, how I wanted it to look, how we wanted it to look, and all that. So yeah.
Now you had some particular challenges because for those of you who don't know, we don't have a budget here to send people to the beach to do on-location shoots. So what you had to do is kind of think through, what outfits are you going to wear? How are you going to get them to be at the beach? How are you going to make it to where it looks kind of good to do it? Talk about how you had to get dressed up, and then how you actually sent him to the beach, and how you shaved his beard.
Okay, well, we used a green screen to send him to the beach because obviously we don't have the money.
Right. But if anybody out there wants to donate money for us to go to the beach, we'll do it.
We'll be good. But we just, I had a Santa suit at my house, so I was like, we could just use my Santa suit. So I was all for it, and it was when we shaved his beard, we didn't actually shave anything. We just used cotton balls.
Yeah.
And we shredded them up and just dropped them. So
that's totally cool. Yeah. And I think you'll see this here whenever you watch it. The magic of video, right? Puts the scissors up and then takes a cutaway shot and drops the cotton balls. It's very cool. This is Joey Myers, and this is What Santa Does the other 364 days of the year.
Hey man, what's up?
Oh, what's up, Daniel? Dude, how was your Christmas break?
It was fantastic.
That's awesome. So was mine. I got these brand new headphones. I'm listening to so much swag.
Whatever. I got the brand new Playbox U. It's kind of amazing.
Dude, you're so lucky. That Playbox U, oh, that's so awesome. Santa must really like you.
Yeah, I guess he does. Have you ever wondered what Santa does when he's not delivering presents?
What does Santa do when he's not delivering presents? Because, does he go on vacation?
I don't know. I bet he goes to the beach.
Yeah, I don't think Santa likes going to the beach because Santa in the sun, yeah, he probably gets sunburnt quite easily. Wonder if he ever shaves his beard.
Whoa, Santa without a beard? Is that even possible?
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. It kind of is a little weird.
A little weird? How about a lot of weird?
Maybe. He just stays at home and relaxes.
Yeah, he probably just relaxes. I mean, after delivering those presents all Christmas Eve, he's probably exhausted.
Because Santa, after delivering those presents, probably is really tired. I need another eggnog. Let's get turned up.
That's the lighter side, that was pretty funny. We appreciate Joey bringing that story to us. And now up is his partner, Daniel Cedric, and you also produced a skit. You went home and took a camera home, and you produced a skit called The Grumpy Carolers. First, tell us what that is and what that's all about.
Grumpy Carolers was kind of just like a unique take on caroling in general. We wanted to make it more modern day, kind of show caroling not in the traditional sense.
So you have a special actor in this video. We heavily recruited this actor to make sure that he would be involved in our video. Who is he and what did he do?
He is my grandpa, Gerald Cedric, and he was the kind of Ebenezer Scrooge of the work.
And you adamantly want to make the point that he is much more tough and rough and tough than the way he acts in here.
He is an excellent actor, A-list, top-notch. He is not at all that feeble. He doesn't even need the cane that you see in the video.
So let's take a look at this. Before we do, though, I want to talk about how you edited to music. That's very important, I think, for our audience to understand that when you edit to music. talk a little bit about how you made those cuts to increase the anticipation in the video.
Well, the song we used was a song called "In the Kingdom of the Ice Giants," something like that. It's an old classical piece, and I picked that one because I really like the fast-paced and how it kind of moves up and gets faster and faster and faster. And so what I had to do when I was editing that was constantly be looking at how we can take our shots and edit them, because even though it's just an old man walking back and forth, how can we make that exciting? How can we bring that into the crowd to entice them? So a lot of it is about finding the shots we can use in different places as the beat hits, so we can change it then and get a completely different view.
And I want to talk real fast before we pitch to the video. I think there is something that I don't know, I hope everybody will notice, that we use dolly shots in this, track dollies, and you'll see it, that's when the camera kind of moves forward. It's not a zoom, it's the whole camera's moving forward. How did you get those shots?
Those shots, I built a dolly at home, kind of just with some materials I found at some local places like Lowe's or Home Depot, different stores like that. And I built it for under 50 bucks, and I've been really impressed with it.
Yeah, I think it looks great. And we hope that you'll enjoy this. This is starring his grandpa. This is the Grumpy Caroler. That was an impressive display of personal perseverance. Daniel went out and made that track dolly, and I hope you could see the very first shot when it kind of pushes into his grandpa, and the lighting was really good, and I really, really enjoyed that piece. And now joining us is another budding filmmaker, and this is Cece Lackey. And as you can see, she has the glasses on. She sees life in 3D. Cece, tell us what skit that we're going to talk about today about the sock snowman.
Well, a lot of people think, well, why do we want to go out and buy expensive decorations when you can just go to your closet, get out some new socks, some rice, put it in, and you can make something really adorable.
So take us through the process of making a how-to video. They're not necessarily easy. So what did you get? What were all the pieces you got? And did it cost you any money, etc.?
Well, we already had the pieces at home. It was just easy, just bring up some craft supplies. But we used a regular sock that you could find. We used buttons, just some thread and needles to make sure everything sticks together. And we just had some more little supplies in the film to show things that you could do, like you could make little arms or anything. We didn't do that, something that big, but it was very fun to do. Mm-hmm. And I think that is something that someone will really enjoy doing, maybe with family. You could see who makes the best one.
Sure. Or if we're snowed in again for like infinite amount of days, that's perfect things to do. So this is CC Likey, and we hope you enjoy this. Get your pen and paper out because she's going to teach you how to make a sock snowman.
To make a sock snowman, you will need some white rice. You will need some safety pins if you feel more comfortable using those. You'll need pins, maybe. I just have little sewing things, buttons. I got 2 hair ties. This you will need for definite usage. I have little pins. And of course, you will need a sock, preferably white. So you're going to take your sock and you're going to want to fill the bottom to about the heel. And on these socks, my heel is around here. Once you put the rice in, you'll see that kind of retains its sock-like shape. You're going to want to pack it down, like so. You see how it starts to round out? Make sure that it doesn't escape again. You see it, mine's going to be a little bit plump, big. You're going to want to take a hair tie and tie it off. Snowman body is now complete. And then you will do the same for the head. You're going to want to do about the heel, just the heel. You'll be right about here. And then you want to tie this bit off too. If the top bit is bigger than the little bit, the bottom bit, if the top bit is bigger than the smaller, let's try this again. If the top bit is bigger than the bottom bit, you can always flip it and do a different thing for the top hat. But if you've got a plain white sock, here's where you can make the top hat. Where you flip the top of your sock down, attach it to the top of the top rice ball, just like this. And of course, if you've got really long socks like this is a little bit bigger than the actual snowman. So you're going to want to tuck it down. Maybe have a Russian hat, maybe. But here's a little hat for it. This is maybe like a little chef hat. You make different types of hats. It doesn't necessarily have to be a top hat. You can even do a little beanie if you've got a little bit like that. Cute little one. And then from here on, you get to decorate. If you've got googly eyes, you can hot glue them. Hot glue them onto the little face. Just underneath the hat, you can have a little eye. Or you could use buttons, like this pink one. Just a really big button for its eyes. And we've got little cotton balls here. You can use for little buttons maybe. Just cute stuff, except attach it instead of doing this. You see how cute that is? Yay! And then there's your little snowman.
That sock snowman is awesome. We appreciate them doing that. And there's tons of things out there you can do like that. And if you have any videos that you want to share with us, shoot them on over to our Facebook page or email us springdaletv@gmail.com, and we would love to see your ideas as well. Okay, our last piece of the show is Michael Driscoll, and you did last minute gift ideas, which I'm assuming everybody, thanks to the snowstorm we just had, probably needs some last-minute gift ideas. So before we talk about how you made it, just talk about the process of, you got the story of last-minute gift ideas. What process did you go in developing, putting this together?
Well, at first we had the idea to do the last-minute gift ideas because we figured some people are going to put it off and wait till last minute or whatever.
Like they always do, right?
Like whatever the reason is. And then, so we thought at first we were going to go out and possibly pick some stuff up. And when we were limited to like resources and how we were going to do it, we just decided let's just make it all graphics, kind of similar to like a BuzzFeed kind of video. And we just put it in Opened Up Motion, which is a program we use, and we just started stacking some pictures that we could find and finding creative ways to bring the text and like moving it around. And then it ended up looking pretty good. So.
And that's what I want to touch on. When you see things like this out in the community and you watch these things, sometimes you don't really think about all the layers that goes into putting together these types of graphics. I mean, you built this from scratch.
Yeah.
You started with a blank black screen and began layering all these things together. Talk about what that was like and how you built these layers into this video.
Well, when we start with a black screen, I try to think of, at first I'll think of what kind of background I can put on it, because I don't want to just put text on a black screen because that looks really bland. So we were looking, we did a certain kind of food, and we just used this really high-res picture, and we were just moving it around the screen in the background and have it blur, and then we were throwing text at different parts to make it more just appealing and make it a lot more interesting than just a regular screen, maybe even just a picture with words on it. It's a lot more interesting.
Well, and I think that's what's really cool about this video you're getting ready to watch. At the end of the day, the point is for you to get ideas from it, but I also want you to just take a moment when you're watching it to think about the fact that he started with a black screen and ended up making this video. So take a look at this and write this down. These are some last-minute gift ideas. Okay, and there you go, last-minute gift ideas. I hope that throughout the course of this show, you were able to see the skills and the abilities that our students have, and you were able to put some faces to some of these stories. It is awesome to get to watch the students work and learn camera skills and editing skills, writing skills, their ability to work out in the community. We are very lucky to have administrative support, people that have given us this studio and helped us teach these students to become the next generation of workers in the communications field. And with that being said, we hope that you know that you can go over to our YouTube channel, Springdale Schools TV. On our YouTube channel, you will see district-produced shows like Springdale Today, Paso a Paso, Marshallese TV. You can also see high school-produced programs like Bulldog TV and HAR-BER Wildcat News. We also produce live events like choirs and bands and graduations. We also teach students how to make films such as WeTV, Bulldog Alley, Springdale District Films. We do client videos and much more. Take a moment to go over and take a look at our YouTube channel. We think that you'll be very impressed with it. We have 350 subscribers and over 62,000 views currently standing right now. And also, you're watching us on our television channel. Our television channel is Cox Communications, channel 219, and UVerse, channel 99. We are very blessed to have the partners in Northwest Arkansas that we have, like AT&T and Cox Communications. And most importantly, we are so lucky to have you, the viewers, the parents, the students, our administrative support. At this time of giving and thanks, I just want to say thank you for giving us the opportunity to be down here and be creative and tell stories. I always say at the very beginning of the year, what we are about to do this year has never been done before. That is exciting. And with that being said, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Enjoy your new year, and we will see you in 2014. I'm Trent Jones from everybody here at the Springdale Public Schools. We'll see you next time.